What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to try to hunt squirrel or small game for supper. Let's see what happens. Stick around. Hiking up this little ridge here, and I ran across a scrape. I believe it's from this year, so that's an interesting find. Alright, so here's what's going on. I'm still squirrel hunting, but I'm a little iffy about staying here. Behind me I found where a buck bedded. I found some scrapes. I found a couple trails coming in and out up here, and then I found where a deer, I believe it's a buck because it's scraping, has been bedding. He's bedding on top of the ridge overlooking the road. Open hardwoods, and there's a little bit of thick kind of going down this transition line. So basically I'm going to ease down through there, kind of get an idea how he's using this. I'm hoping not to blow him out of the area, but I may be back real soon to check this out with a deer hunting setup. I don't know, but we're going to squirrel hunt for now. Worst case scenario is I blow him out. Maybe I have to check him out next year. We'll see. I stumbled across a campsite in the woods. I'm not too far off a hiker trail, and I cut back down. I was going to come back down it, and I saw what looked like a big scrape, and I think it may still be. I'm going to go check it out. Kind of easing over here to where that squirrel was, and found this campsite. Now I don't think that's marked on the map. I don't know, but it's kind of a cool spot. I wouldn't mind coming back here and camping here myself. I don't believe it was it's not a scrape. What it is it's where somebody's put a tent down. There's another spot right down there. They put a tent. Neat spot though. Definitely wouldn't mind camping here myself. Have to keep this place in mind. Back to squirrel hunting. Well guys, what I've decided to do is sit down, make me a cup of coffee, enjoy this nice little campsite for a few minutes, and then if I see a squirrel in my immediate area, which I did just a few minutes ago, I just didn't get a shot, I'll go ahead and take them and cook that up. And if I don't, then I'll probably just pack it up and start working my way back up the ridge. And then once I get back up there, you know, if I hadn't killed anything, then we'll call it a day. But I think I'm just going to enjoy this few minutes apiece, and start thinking about when I want to come back in here and get over on the front end of that ridge and maybe take a deer in this location. Stick around. Hands are cold right here in this area. Squirrels are moving a little bit. When I first got out here, I could hear them moving around, but saw that one. I think I saw another one up near the road. They're pretty skittish around here. They don't take much to spook them off. So let's do a little bit of a natural tinder down in there on the bottom. Put some of that down in there like that. Just like that. Don't want it to be too long. Keep an eye out. If it stops up at my vehicle, I'm gonna have to book it up there. Kind of close to a road right here, a little bit closer than I like. I can see the road, but I'm far enough away that I can shoot it as long as I don't shoot that direction. There's a squirrel. But definitely don't want to shoot that direction. But it's nice to know that, you know, if somebody comes near my vehicle, I can check it out. I hate to say that we have to do that sometimes in this day and age, but we do. Bit of jute cord. I might put a little bit of jute over here, and actually I'm gonna pick this up and turn it just like that. I have some fire over here near the end. I'll take a little bit of this jute cord that I have and just rough it up. Just work it out like this. You don't have to be too perfect. It catches a spark pretty good. Just like this, I can pull that down like that. And just poke it a little bit out the side, like this. And then I take my ferro rod. My fire kit in my other bag that I had. That was a tinder bag. I just collect tinder a little bit as I'm out in the woods fiddling around. Actually, I don't have to grab my ferro rod. I just use my Bic lighter. You know about that? About using ferro rods and everything else nowadays, but you know what? Sometimes simplest is the best. Okay. Let's do that, get that going. Uh-oh. That juice not want to burn super good. Something else. Don't use these near enough anyway. Well, daggone. These are those Yuko strike anywhere matches or waterproof matches. There we go. Now. That was a little harder than I'd like. That's why you gotta have multiple fire sources. It's good to have tinder with you. I've got some cotton and Vaseline if I needed it, and plus I'm pretty good at tinder if I need it. So I'm not concerned with that, but it's something to keep in mind. If it was, you know, dark and I was wet, man, cold. My hands are already cold just from the temp it is out here right now. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm going to try a little bit of this Black Rifle instant coffee. I'm not a big fan of instant coffee, but I do enjoy Black Rifle coffee. I'm not sponsored by them, believe me, as you can probably tell if you see my channel. But I do enjoy their coffee. It's probably my favorite coffee ever made as far as taste and all that is concerned. Try to get burned here. There we go. And I just enjoy their coffee. So I found that instant the other day. And normally I like to make fresh coffee if I'm going to do it, unless I'm just trying to save time or wait. But I saw that and I had to try it. So I got a box of it. And see how it goes. I tell you, talking about the, let's get that up there, let that heat up. Talking about like a survival situation where it'd be cold. Let me get this camera up here real quick. Let's scoot back here where I can see. There we go. All right, talking about a survival situation where a person might get in trouble. You know, I'm pretty prepared. I have multiple ways of starting fire. I have my rifle. I have a handgun with me. I can protect myself. And you know, now I've even got an established campsite. I could probably pile up over that on that rock over there. I'll insert a picture right here or after this clip. But I could probably be all right. There's enough dead leaves. I could get some leaves piled in there, get some of these sticks to block the leaves, and pile all that in there and probably do pretty good. But for the night, I mean, it's going to be pretty cold. I'd be okay. But you know what I don't have with me? I don't have a light. I mean, I had my phone. What if I was 3 miles back and I ran off and forgot my flashlight? That's not good. Now, in this case, it's no big deal. There's a trail right there going to the road. It'll take me a little bit further up the road than my truck, but not much. My vehicle. But it's literally right up the holler. So it wouldn't be that hard to get myself out of this situation if I needed to, if it gets dark on me before I get out of here. But that's something to keep in mind. You know, you go out in the woods and you get stuck out after dark and you're not prepared, that could be a real problem. So a lot of guys go into the woods with just what's in their pockets. I can't tell you the times I've had lights with brand new batteries, or especially rechargeable lights, just die on me. And that could leave you spending the night on a cold night like tonight. If you're not ready for that, if you don't know what to do, man, it ain't gonna be any fun. So keep that in mind. It's a boo-boo I just made. Something to think about. Keep that in mind. All my hunter friends out there. Kind of hoping that squirrel comes back out. The way I doubt he will, me talking. I don't know, maybe he'll get used to me. Sometimes when you're camping like this and you just sit still and they don't think you're a threat, you'll start seeing them everywhere around you. So like the ones around here when you're hunting, they won't come around hardly. And then I don't know why I'm biting it. Use my more elders. Put that back in my haversack. Dump that in there and let that get good and hot. And seems like if you're camping, they're everywhere. Take this little stick and just stir that up right there. Now that fire is going out. It's burned everything I put in and out, but that's good. So this coffee's almost hot enough. I don't need it quite to a boil because that was bottled water, so I don't need to boil my water. Just get it good and warm, and then I can get that going. I'll drink that. Let me get a taste of that. All right, let me pull that off the fire and just give it a chance to cool down so I can tell y'all what it tastes like. And then we'll hang out for a few minutes. All right, guys. First taste. I tell you what, for instant coffee, that's good coffee. Man, that's good coffee for instant coffee. That'll definitely be my go-to when I can, if I have it or I can find it from now on. A little bit more pricey. I usually pay $1, maybe $1.25 a box for Folgers, or there's another one, I can't think of the name of it right now, starts with a C, that I'll use if I'm going to use instant. Like I said, I prefer not to. This stuff I believe was like $8 a box, but it's pretty dang good. So that'll be something to keep in mind when I gotta use instant. Sorry, I went back and looked at that last video clip and I noticed that you can't see my face in the video clip. Not that anybody needs to, but I hate to kind of be half in the clip. But just some things to think about while you're out and about like this. Loving this little campsite here. I really am. It's tucked down in here. Let me see if I can flip you around. It's not that far of a walk. It's for, I guess, hikers, but I mean, you could always share this campsite with somebody. If they come in and needed a campsite, I'd be more than willing to share it with them, unless they look super shady if I was camping in here. But I wouldn't mind camping here, probably during warmer weather, and just hanging out and enjoying this little spot. Have to bring in your own water. I haven't walked down to that. There's like a little drainage right there. I hadn't walked down there to see if there's water in it. But if there's not, you'd have to have your own water. But this is a nice spot. Nice spot. Well, guys, I packing up. Got everything packed up and about to head back up to the vehicle. I didn't see any more squirrels. Did see a hiker come through. He was saying he's going to get up to the top of this mountain and call a shuttle to come pick him up. This trail offers shuttles, so I understand that. I've used that shuttle service in the past myself, a long time ago. But he wanted to go ahead and head that way instead of waiting, so I understand that too. I make it a habit never to take a ride from anybody with a gun, even if they look friendly, so I understand. But unless I shoot something between here and the vehicle, which I doubt. Thank you guys for watching. Stick around for more content. You know, didn't get no squirrels, but got to watch the sun go down, try out some coffee, and found a nice spot, and definitely found an awesome spot to deer hunt. I definitely want to come back here, and I believe those deer will be back on that ridge. And if I can get over there where they're coming up to that ridge and cut them off, man, it's going to be a cold but successful hunt because it's cold up here. But thanks for watching.